So MTP One is the one-on-one training that we do with athletes. And we start off session number one, we do a mental skills assessment. We're going to figure out, where does your son or daughter score in each of the prime five categories? Not to compare your athlete to other athletes, but more of just, what's their confidence like compared to their focus or motivation? By the end of session one, I'll be able to say, here are the main objectives that, if you guys decide to move forward, I think we should address first. If you guys decide this isn't going to be a good fit, your son or daughter's not comfortable talking with me, great. I click a button, you get all your money back, no questions asked. Have a nice day. If you decide to move forward, then session two, we're going to go through the focus cycle. We're going to help your son and daughter identify or be aware of some of the things that cause them to get off track. Like right now, you're not paying attention to what the bottom of your feet feel like because your brain doesn't think that's important. We want to make sure that your son or daughter knows what they need to be paying attention to. And then what are the tools that they need to use to get back on track? How do they deal with, the shaky hands while they're trying to perform, or that voice in the back of the mind that just won't quit saying, I don't know if you're good enough to do this, or, just they keep getting stuck focus wise. They're just distracted. They're caught in the past. And so, now one bad shot turns into two or three or four. If you want to hear more information about what exactly we go into, episode number 119 on the Coaching Minds podcast is a great place to start. And then from there, what do we do in session three? What do we do in session four? That really kind of depends on how does session two go. When your athlete tries to implement some of these tools, if they run into some problems, there's some issues, maybe we need to go back to the drawing board and say, what was really going on? Is there something a little deeper? Do we need to dive into this a little more? Do you need some more specific tools that'll help you out? If after session two, athlete goes, competes, it's like, oh man, this is great, this is working, then we're ready to move on to some of the next tools. So, what exactly we'll be doing, it differs depending on the sport that your athlete plays and depending on, where they're at, what they need. It's certainly not a cookie cutter approach where we say we're going to send every single athlete through these same steps, because, what each athlete is going through, feeling, experiencing, struggling with is as individual as they are. So then the next question is usually, well, what happens after the initial four sessions? Well, at this point, your son or daughter should have some tools where they can control their mind and body. They're able to perform at a higher level. Some athletes say, you know what, I'm good, thanks. Other athletes want a little bit more help or a little bit more accountability, or, want to be able to meet with me periodically as new challenges come up. Just maybe have somebody in their corner to make sure they're staying on track. After the initial four sessions, you can sign up for sessions one at a time. Some athletes do that every couple weeks, every couple months, few times a year. It's really up to you and what you need. Easiest way to get started, schedule a free consultation call. Let's talk about what your son or daughter's going through. See if what we offer is going to be a good fit. If it is, we can do session one. It's no risk. Do the mental skills assessment, come up with some main objectives. If you don't feel comfortable moving forward, get all your money back. Have a great day. But if this is something that athlete wants to commit to, I have no doubt we're going to be able to come up with a plan and help them implement that plan during competition.